Here in America, we'll build substantially on the Japanese experience. And today, I'm happy to announce that we'll be able, in late May, to have over 10,000 AT&T Wi-Fi hotspots as hubs for Nintendo 3DS. Users will have broad access to a variety of restaurants, bookstores, coffee shops, airports, and more, where they'll be able to automatically connect to Wi-Fi and receive Spot Pass content, access to the eShop, and have the ability to play compatible Wi-Fi games with others, whether across the room or across the country. And of course, all other elements of Nintendo 3DS connectivity will also be available. And that's true whether you're connected away from home or on your own home wireless network. In all, 3 new aspects of Nintendo 3DS will maximize your distribution opportunity. First, there will be thousands of new points of Wi-Fi contact. Second, the user will be automatically connected, and Spot Pass content will download in the background, even with the system in sleep mode. And third, the push content doesn't require that the corresponding game be inserted in the hardware. When you create Spot Pass content, your distribution reach will be broad and automatic, like no Nintendo handheld before. Let me also explain the reach of the eShop, a means to access game software in several different ways. First, the existing DSiWare service is included. Second, we'll provide access to selected Game Boy and Game Boy Color titles with the Nintendo 3DS version of the Virtual Arcade. And that library will also include Game Gear and TurboGrafx-16 games. Third, some of your favorite titles from the past, what we're calling 3D classics, will also be available remastered in full 3D. And most importantly, the eShop will feed the game player's need for new titles, both retail and digital. That means trailers, screenshots, background info, and even links to your own websites. In effect, this is a new location for one-stop shopping for both unique and nostalgic game experiences. As we've previously mentioned, not every feature will be available out of the box. Mr. Iwata has announced that the worldwide system update scheduled for late May will deliver many of them. That includes not only the DSiWare download system, but also the ability to transfer your current DSiWare games to Nintendo 3DS. In addition, there'll be a web browser and the eShop. But let me repeat the purpose of all of this. What we're outlining is really an unparalleled ability to promote your work. These new levels of connectivity, new channels for access and delivery, mean millions of consumers will be seeking and finding what you've got to offer them, displayed in full 3D, and of course, in 2D as well. I think that spells win-win for everyone. And with that, let me turn it back over to Mr. Iwata.
Thank you, Reggie. Yes, we really want Nintendo 3DS to be the next must-have. As people have the chance to witness Nintendo 3DS with their own eyes, we are anxious to see how they judge our latest proposal. Reggie just mentioned several new services to be offered on Nintendo 3DS. Now, I'd like to spend some time talking about new games. Earlier, I explained how Nintendo always tries to adopt new elements whenever we introduce new Mario game. For Nintendo 3DS, that process will continue. Let me give one small example. Since 1996, when Mario appeared in 3D in Super Mario 64, it's always been hard for players to judge how to jump and hit a block floating in a 3D space. Watching as Nintendo 3DS was being developed, Mr. Miyamoto told me, finally the day has come when we can solve this. This applies to all movement as players move deeper inside the world or come closer to the screen. Game developers are now able to invent any worlds that we imagine. And this leads to a new Super Mario to debut on Nintendo 3DS. Our team at Nintendo's EAD Tokyo Software Development Department, which created the Super Mario Galaxy series, is currently working on a brand new Super Mario that incorporates the new opportunity of 3D display. This logo is temporary. You may notice something that looks like a tail at the bottom on the logo. You might wonder what that indicates. We will reveal the answer at the E3 this year. So, now that I have talked about Mario, I'm sure some of you may also want to hear about Zelda. First, concerning Ocarina of Time 3D. Our intent is for you to be playing this coming June. 13 years ago, Link began running around a 3D Hyrule world. Now he will be doing it in full 3D. Last year marked the 25th anniversary of Super Mario. This year, it's the 25th anniversary of Legend of Zelda. Mr. Miyamoto is working on a plan that will allow all Zelda lovers to celebrate together. I also want to update you on the new Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword for Wii. Game design has advanced to take further advantage of Wii Motion Plus. As a result, player control is shaping up nicely. It feels very solid and is free-ranging. Nintendo in Japan has sent along some new scenes showing Link in battle. Please take a look.